I'm Coach Marcus from Moveparkour.
Hi, I'm Coach Wilson.
And in today's tutorial, we're going to focus on a technique called precision jump. And Wilson is going to show you an example. I'd like you to pay attention onto the yellow line you see in front of you over there. And also this yellow line he's jumping off from. Precision requires precision, as the name says so. So watch carefully. Nice. So you notice that it's a very soft landing. He's landing on the balls of his feet and he's landing directly on the yellow line, alright? So we're going to show you 3 drills that you can do every day to improve your jump and improve your precision. And if you're in basketball, you're a runner, you're in trampoline or any sport that requires jump power, this is going to be very useful for you. So let's go. Alright guys, so for the very first drill, we're going to do the squat jump. Wilson is going to show you an example of it. Right? Yeah. So this is going to be how you build power, alright? And the main focus here is your coordination between your hands, your legs, and your hips. So the very first part I would like you to focus on is how you throw your hands back and how you throw your hips back into a squat position. Let's have a look. Yeah, see? So he's throwing his hips back, so he goes into a squat position. And he's also using his hands to throw himself back. Now this is going to become a source of power as well. Because the second part is when he's going to swing up and he's going to launch from his hips. Very importantly, you want to launch from your hips, not your thighs alone. Okay? Let's show them a jump. Right? There you go. Once again, I'm going to narrate this. So he's going to start with his hands above his head, swing back into a squat, and jump. Right. So what you want to do is do 5 of these, maybe around 3 sets, 5 reps, 3 sets, and you want to pause at every jump. Do not do continuously. Right. So also we're going to do a continuous squat jump. This is something you should not do. This is not good because here you're just focusing on absorbing the impact, not training the power. What you want to do is to pause and reset at every rep. Very good, thank you, Coach Wilson. And so remember, pause at every rep, and if you want to increase the challenge a little bit, and for you especially, want to increase the challenge for you, we're going to get some weights, alright? Alright, so for all of you out there who are beasts, right, and the squat jump is way too easy, you can add a bit of resistance by getting one of these Domyos Flexi weight from Decathlon online on decathlon.my. This is 5 kg because Wilson is a strong guy. What you want to do is you hold the weights close to your chest and you want to do the squat jump like how we described it earlier, where you pause in between as well. The focus is trying to create more power, more force to lift you off the ground. Alright, let's show them an example. Just one first. So you go into squat and just hop like this, right? You don't have to go all the way up to the sky. The point is just to do a hop, drive some power from the hips with a weighted flexi weight with you, 5 kg weight. Let's show them 3 reps, okay, with a pause in between each rep. Reset, go again. Reset, go again. Right? So this is an added challenge for you, for those of you who want more resistance. Okay, so now that we've gotten our glutes and our legs in on the whole jump, the second part to get more height is actually to tuck your legs up, right? And you will see that Wilson's tuck is very nice. Like he'll show you one precision jump first, so you know exactly at which point the tuck happens. Right? Should I start on this side? Yep. Alright. Alright. So if you notice the middle here, he will bring his legs forward so that he can reach in front of him to land properly. So we need to train the lower ab to bring the legs up. Okay? Can you show us a tuck jump, static tuck jump?
Absolutely. Okay, so
there you go. So one thing I want to note is in a previous video we spoke about landing. Now when you do a tuck jump, you are actually higher than usual. Okay, and so you want to make sure you can land properly. So do check out that video to make sure you can land first on the balls of your feet before going to this drill. Number 2, when you want to tuck, you're actually going to be swinging your hands up as a balance, and then you want to use your lower abs and your thighs to bring your legs as high up as possible towards your chest. And at the right timing, release it to land on the ground once again. And you want to do this about 10 reps continuously if you want to.
Yes.
Yeah. So we show them 3 reps.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, go. 1, 2, 3. Very nice. So you notice again, landing is very soft, balls of feet. Immediately when he lands, he goes into another tuck, and his hands are there to swing up to support and balance his flight. Okay, very important. 10 reps, 3 sets. You can do it continuously if you like to. Alright guys, so now for the last and final drill, it is the actual precision technique itself. There are going to be 2 parts to this. One is just being able to jump. The second one is being able to get height and distance at the same time, okay? So, if you're first time doing the precision jump, the first thing you want to do is you want to find a code or a marker to say where you want to start and where you want to land. So in our case, we want to land on the yellow line, right? Find something about 2 or 3 feet to start off, a starting point and a landing point. So you're going to combine the squat jump. So remember the squat position, just stay in the squat position. Yes. So you're going to combine the squat position, and once you launch into a jump, you're going to combine it with the tuck as well. Alright, so you're going to combine this to try to propel your body forward. The additional technique here is when you go into a tuck, you will notice that your feet is going to come out in front of you, and you're going to use that to guide you to land on a specific spot, right? Just letting you know, don't have to worry so much about that, but it can happen when your feet comes out in front of you. Let's show them an example. Okay. So the squat jump, tuck, and land on the yellow line. Once again, Usun, just in case you missed it.
No problem.
Okay, he's going to go into the squat tuck, squat jump, and tuck, and land on the yellow line, right? So try to find 2 or 3 feet, get a marker, practice this for a few rounds. Once you're comfortable, then do the next drill. Alright guys, welcome to the final drill for the precision technique. The only thing you need to remember and know in this particular drill is that a precision jump is not a flat curve, but is a high arc. And that is why we have brought in a equipment with us. This is from Decathlon. It's a Kipstar series of bars and cones where we can just stick one on top and kind of put something in the middle to mimic an obstacle barrier. And the reason why we use this is because even if you clip, you won't hurt yourself. The thing will just fall with you, and it's quite durable, so it won't fall that easily. And it's quite stable to stand on its own. Alright? So once again, we're going to have a starting point. We're going to have a barrier that you have to clear and a landing spot. And the focus here is to get a nice arc in your precision jump, right? Yes. Uso is going to show you an example. Okay. Squat jump, tuck, and land. Alright, once again please, one more time.
Sure, no problem.
Okay. Squat jump, tuck, and land, right? So in a position for parkour, we always want to get an arc because that means we are in control of our own momentum. But for this guy, we have to make it more challenging, right? So I'm going to bring this up to the next level.
Oh damn.
And if you're also as jumpy as Coach Usun is, you can go all the way to the top.
But it's
go.
challenging. Okay, alright, let's go.
Nice! Very nice. So very nice up and land very softly as well. Good job, man.
Alright. Thanks, man.
Alright, see you guys next time. Bye!